We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
Wack.
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
Embezzlement, because everybody that donated money to your nonprofit, you moved it to your private account. And wire fraud. And none of these things have anything to do with Wack. See, this let me know, dummy, you got warned and you didn't even attorney up. So at this time, we know that you do because it says in the paperwork in June of 2023, the feds picked you up and administered a DNA test. So when you hear this lady who worked for you for 2-3 years saying, yeah, they had to go get a warrant to get his DNA, and they found his DNA on my son's body under his nails or whatever, nigga, at that point in time, you supposed to be getting your business affairs together, go get your attorney, talking to the attorney. The attorney, I'm sure, would have told you, do not make these videos, they gonna use them against you in court. So, I don't know. You heard him say, the nigga said, Wack100 said, he's gonna take my contracts, and one of you niggas for rolling 60s, whichever one of y'all get my contract, I know you in cahoots with Wack100. Speaking against the police contract, how can I take your contract and give it to another nigga when I'm totally against the contract? So, you know, I just think in the back of his head, and I'm gonna be real, I knew I had a little real estate up there, but for a nigga to be 58 years old, he'll be 59 in November, and you looking at life, and you driving yourself to the jailhouse to turn yourself in, and you mentioning Wack, and those people on the Hunter side, my nigga, I got real estate. I got prime real estate. I should have been the last he was thinking about. I promise you, I don't know. You gotta remember, I ain't that dude since late 2020, top of 2021 at all. Period. And a lot of that was read, I was like, damn, this went back to 1987. I was extorting a guy out for $500, $1,000. Like, what are we talking about right now, bro?
He said $500.
It's in the $1,000 a week. The feds was giving the victim the money to give to him. It's in the paperwork. So when he says that, and everybody goes and reads it, like, you ordered, you told her you brought a bring them that's gonna suck the homies and me and this and this and that. I got $1,000 for you. Drive them to Vegas from LA. That's you. I'm not part of your business to know who's donating what. You had a old man that does dialysis every other day driving you to do murders. The same day. wiretaps going to pick up the extortion money. So they picked him up 10 months, 11 months ago, squeezed him on extortion. He gives them the murder information, and they let him go on bond. He on the street. But then again, that ain't his fault. Like, why did you even include him in this kind of shit? He ain't that kind of dude at all. I've been knowing that dude, Sylvester Robinson, longer than Big U. All that dude want to do is talk football and coach Pop Warner kids. How the he end up in the seat going to collect the extortion money and accessory to go drive and kill a leave in a ditch, a kid? Well, how do you do that? So I don't know. You gotta ask him. I think it was a tip to like dirty my name up. You know, he's always, I guess, from what I'm understanding, even when I was helping him position himself in the game, he's always been in competition or something with me. I didn't know it. I had no idea. But I don't know, bro. But you can't do nothing around me. And only unless you come in as a threat, you ain't gonna get no law breaking out of us. Not gonna happen.
You know what I found interesting, and I'll just listen after this. I was listening to a few conversations, and a lot of people who were, connected to him or like related or whatever were really kind of annoyed that people were actually having a conversation from a perspective of, how they, how they feel about the thing and how they feel about the raids and what happened. And one of the things, and I don't know if this is to be true, but I just listened in. They said that and I don't know if they actually really know him, but one of the girls said that she was somebody's niece or somebody, but so I'm assuming. But they had said, because I had asked, if y'all all were family and stuff, why would y'all allow this to go down? Because for me, if I see somebody as my brother or somebody who's related and I feel like something's off, I'm gonna tell them. And they said that they all kind of knew that this was going to come up anyway. They were just waiting for
This what I'm telling you. Listen, they telling you they knew what was that mean. Look, it had to be chatter when you're reading the paperwork. The dummy is calling his people talking about, yeah, I need to come talk to you about, about the murder. Knew his phone was hot, Ion. He said it in there. My attorney told me to stay off the phone. That's in 2022.
And I've been in the raid before, so I know that there's always these aha moments that people who are suspects of the case, they like, damn, like I knew that this was a setup, or I knew this one time because one raid, the raid that I was part of, one of the dudes who got caught up, he found it weird that one time he was driving and they found something on him and they let him go. They were like, oh no, it's fine, you good, and they just let him like they went to the car, checked his info out, had him handcuffed and everything, and they just was like, nah, you fine, you good, go ahead. It's like somebody, they called in his name and told him like, let's run his stuff, and probably whoever was dealing with the case was like, no, we building up on him, just let him go. And I found out, like, looking through a lot of people's cases who were raided, there's always like these aha moments where you just knew that.
Well, here goes the thing. We did our digging. You know Sue Surf, right? Do you know who Sue Surf is, the battle rapper?
Yeah.
New Jersey do. Okay, remember they indictment of the New Jersey Crips Rolling 60s hit him?
Mm-hmm.
Big U all in their paperwork, 2022. So he been working. He's all in his paperwork. Suspect number 4, gang leader, distributing guns and drugs. New Jersey 60s, boom, boom, boom. When they went and served the indictment, they snatched everybody but him. So here's his situation. The reason why he didn't give a fuck about his phone number, because he knew his phone number was already tapped. He just didn't know it was another agency, another division in the same agency on him. You get what I'm saying? He feeling like I'm clear. He didn't think they knew about whatever they knew about. He had no idea. Well, he did because it shows in the. Have you read the complaint, Ion?
No, I haven't read the full thing.
Oh,
I just went through some of
let
it.
me say the code. You need the complaint. Once you read the complaint, you gonna go crazy in your room over there. Let me see this motherfucking complaint. You gonna be like, hold on, this nigga's the dumbest nigga in the world. You gotta read the complaint. Oh no, for real. When you read, I know you. When you read this, you're gonna be like, hey, don't come over here talking about this weird ass nigga no more. This nigga's a fucking dummy.
No, I
That's
remember him when we were on Riff. Like he was plotting a movie or something. Something was going on. There was something that was happening.
yeah. They had a little show.
Yeah.
It's up top. Go ahead on copy and paste it. Hold on, let me see if I can drop it in the chat. It might be easy. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. When you get to reading that, I guarantee you're gonna have a room over there. This nigga's a dummy, bro.
Now, just two more questions. So do you really actually like? Do you think that he? Because I know there's people who know that something.
If we didn't did a bank robbery, right? We robbed a bank. And 2 years later, the feds pull up on us talking about, hey, we need DNA in connection to this bank robbery. And they cuff us and force us to give them blood. We know we robbed the bank. Should not tell you these motherfuckers know some shit that they should know. We know we robbed the bank. Now here they come 2 years later talking about we got a warrant to get your DNA for a bank robbery. This nigga kept extorting and doing it like nothing was going on. You got the paperwork, bro. It's like this shit is crazy. The nigga thought he had police contracts. I said this about a year ago. I said, bro, how in the fuck is this nigga catching cases and still maintaining this government contract? They wanted him to have the contract so he could continue to commit the embezzlement, violate the embezzlement. Let him stay. Let him keep, okay. Another charge. All the way up until March 14th. So I think they just kept him in position, kept everything the same to keep him asleep. But in between then, it's signs that something else is going on, nigga. He probably figured like I helped Take-Two serve them down. Okay, I'm working this grid shit. I done got snatched and picked up. Ain't been nothing. I'm covered. And he wasn't. Whenever you start getting murders involved, that's gonna supersede and trump whatever you think you got going on. That's a fact. But when you get through reading that shit right there, you're gonna be in the hallway. Cause you're gonna be like, yo, Wack, I know this shit I just read. That's nigga, yes, he's a dummy.
I'm definitely gonna read through it. So I saw your interview with Adam 22, Vlad, DJ Academics, and I saw it just. How do you feel at this response where people are now feeling that people like Adam 22 and Vlad TV have been like these secret FBI agents that have been sent down to take down and profit off of the hip hop community?
First of all, people open up businesses to profit. First of all, in the lane of entertainment, for a long time, we've had cultural talent, black, Asian, whatever you want to call it, Latino talent, in conjunction with companies that's owned by Caucasian or the Jewish community. In some situations, Black owners. Death Row was a black owner. Quality Control was a black owner. Cash Money, that's a black owner. No Limit, black owner. Rap a Lot, black owners, right? So it's a lot of, I'm a black owner of my independent label, right? So you can't say like, oh, of course he's doing it to make money. Now, if we go empower it, we only empower something and go to something because it's something we feel we need. That's it. Adam started it with the SoundCloud rappers. Built this platform, it is what it is now. And the No Jumper side is a small fraction of what he does. His money comes from the Plug Talk side, if you really want to know, which is him and his wife. Every now and then they got a black co-host with him back there. So if you really want to know where his money comes from, that's where it comes from. But you can't get mad at a motherfucker for asking questions. Motherfucker asks a question, what they tend to do is over answer the question. Yo, man, what's your relationship with Little D? You can simply say, I fuck with him, I don't fuck with him. We used to fuck around, but as the last couple years, we ain't talked. They say, oh, let me tell you what that did. Nigga, we pulled a robbery, right? It was 200,000. This gonna try to give me 10,000. Like, yeah, man, we robbed the Malibu, hit their house, came up, cause the little maid told us the code to my nigga. What are you doing? He's not hypnotizing in there. Half the time these people be saying shit, we just be looking at them. We don't be knowing. I be thinking it's cap. The Meek Mill shit they said. Meek Mill paid 50,000, Rick Ross. Oh, it was cap. You got Orlando Brown. How much of the shit that comes out of his mouth is true,
Not a lot.
Okay, but people watch it. So do you get mad at Adam for inviting them? Adam for questioning him for saying what he's saying, or the people that watch it? Because that nigga get a lot of views. If Adam looks and say, yo, we got 500,000 hits on this nigga, I'm gonna invite him back. Whose fault is it?
Definitely their fault. What do you think they get out of that? Like, going up there and telling their street business.
I don't know. I don't know how to determine what's like some bullshit versus what's some real shit. Like, Loose Cannon made up a whole story about how Meek Mills and them brought their jury back, and none of it never happened. So, I knew Meek Mills was gonna respond. He said, man, I ain't never seen this dude in my life. So it's just, nowadays, Adam, Ion, what I've been watching with this 607 dude, Orlando Brown, once upon a time, the speakers was people who had experiences, and they'd go a little more in depth on what might have happened or may not have happened. Oh yeah, I was there when Biggie, performed or wrote this song, and this dude was the one that came with the hook, and these dudes were, okay, that's what it was. Now, niggas is getting up there storytelling with just straight lies, and people was watching it. So now that people see that that's what's working, everybody's doing it. They just get up there and just say shit. 607 gets up there, nigga, what? On Jesus Christ came to me, on my mama. What are you talking about? Nigga, I had a goat drive me to San Francisco. You didn't know goats could drive? Nigga, I had a driving goat on my mama. And like, they watch this nigga. He make these little faces and all this shit, and they watch him. So do you get mad at him for finding a way to where he can sit there and bullshit and make some money? and the person says, "Oh, I thought it was the truth," that's on your dumb ass. Like, this where it is, so I don't be knowing unless I know personally was what. When a nigga just talking to me. They take it, they clip it, boom. This what the world is. Okay, watch this, Ion. I done got 50 text messages since I got up this morning and posted 2 hours ago. 678 people that liked, hold on, 30,000 views, 1,784 interactions, 815 profile activities, 17,641 accounts reached, right? Because I got up this morning and put up, they doubled back on Adam 22 this morning. Shit just got real. Oh, Brick Baby might be in trouble. Do you think Adam will give them what they want? To get a bail? Comment below. Today ain't looking so good. Free the 22ster. I got up and put that up, and that much interaction has happened. At least 30% of those people are going to talk about that for the next couple days. Straight up. The feds came to get at him. Wack posted it. All I posted was 3 white dudes in FBI jackets. No Adam. This is what it is. I'm going to start the day off with controlling the narrative of the conversation. Nothing about what I put up. Shows, no arrests, no booking, no Adam in cuffs. Lord forbid Adam put some handcuffs on and get in the back of a Crown Vic. Oh, it's really gonna go viral. I can go outside right now and lay on the ground, stretched out, and R&B can take a quick thing and go put up, yo, they got Wack100 laying down, they finna arrest him right now, and the world gonna go crazy. This is the world we live in. I don't believe none of this shit until I see something to make me believe it. Loose cannon got shit in there that has no bearing, relation, or effect on what his charge is. His charge is a robbery on a weed dispensary in downtown LA. There's no paperwork or complaint on a robbery of Meek Mill. They're saying he said this. And I'm gonna be real, what the feds really did is they kind of weakened their case. Because now he has documented proof that he just said shit. You get what I'm saying? It's proof. It's like, yo, Meek Mills and Rick Ross say they never met this man in his life. But you guys took that shit and really put it in your complaint.
So do you think that you don't think that he has an opportunity to get out, right?
Who?
Big
U?
Yeah.
Well, here go the thing. It's 19 people on there. But what I'm hearing is a bunch of people wondering why they on there. So I don't know, like those Hispanic dudes. They like, yo, we know the dude, but we might have did business once or twice. So that's telling me somebody in that circle is telling about whatever business they've done. You get what I'm saying? So I think with him, they let his right-hand man go. Marty, they let him go. Bear Claw. The other dude, he telling they let him go. The chick, she telling they let her go. So that's extortion, sex trafficking, and the dude on the contracts with him that was a part of all this shit with him. But I don't believe they tied him to the murder. They let him go. And one of the other dudes that was helping Robinson pick up, they let him go. Brick Baby got a total different case. He got gun charges and a robbery. Loose Cannon got a total different case, but it's all directed towards the same victim that was being extorted on the Big U side in the complaint. So this is why they trying to tie them all together, right? So them let him go with that murder, boy. I mean, I know he would love to go free, but if he think niggas think he thought he was telling, boy, he walk out that mother with all them trumped up charges and nothing dismissed, they really gonna say he telling. He got a federal murder charge. You called? Huh? Ion in here, baby, telling me I got something to do with it.
Oh shit!
You hear this shit?
I dreamed about Ion last night.
Oh, that ain't good. You dreaming about a queer nigga. You dreaming about this nigga for he don't like women.
Wait, what happened? What was that dream?
Huh?
You know what's so funny?
You was a fortune teller. You was a
R&B.
you had a. Oh my God! Now he talking about.
I swear I had a dream about you too. That's crazy. That's what made me come in here and check.
She said you was a fortune teller.
Yeah,
your fortune teller?
No, it was people standing in a long ass line.
That's a tall ass fortune teller. Was he sitting down at least?
Yeah, he was sitting down and he like had this little thing on his head.
He had a little thing, like a little wrap like Nick Cannon be wearing?
Yes. He had a wrap on his head and was a long line of people waiting for him to tell their fortune. And I walked in the room, I'm like, hi. He's like, R&B. No, move the line. And he let me come first and he read my fortune. I can't say what he said, but that shit was like powerful. I'm not gonna say
that's so crazy, R&B, because I had a dream that you and Wack were like on this crazy vacation and you called me like on FaceTime and you were like, Ion, I got a dream about you. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. She said you told her she was gonna have a vacation in the fortune in the dream.
That is so crazy. It's crazy.
You in the dream, you was gonna have a vacation in the fortune.
He said all your hard work. He told me about all my hard work is about to pay off. And he said for me to pack my bags and get ready for an unlimited.
That is so crazy. Wow.
Vacation. But he said a whole lot of other stuff too. But that was like the only thing I want to repeat on Clubhouse.
Oh, what the hell? Some graphic shit, huh? What the hell? What else did he say?
I can't say the other
He stuff. Was dirty macking me, baby?
No, he wasn't dirty.
Huh?
No.
I gotta watch you. You know, these tall and tripping sometimes.
It was personal stuff. It was like, I'm like, what? But yeah, I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. That's crazy as hell.
And then he pops up in the room today. He ain't been over here in months. All right, let me find out. What this say? Wack, it sounds like you need to start booking a vacation. Well, the crazy part about it is, shit, come into May, June, it ain't gonna be able, all the traveling we gonna be forced to do is gonna be that anyway.
Yeah, he said my life was gonna be a never-ending vacation. Pack my bags. All my hard work paying off. That was pretty dope.
And that is not true. I'll be over here at nighttime when you're not in here.
Cap, Ion. And I came in your room the other day. Them niggas spun me. I wasn't in there 3 seconds.
That's not even true. I didn't even do rooms like that. What room was that?
Some room you had just like yesterday, the other day.
I was in somebody else's room.
It said a name, like it was a name in the title. It was a name. You had somebody's name. I didn't know who the person was. Just like the last couple days. Whose name you just had in the title in your room? You had a person's name.
Was it?
If you say it's like they had like their name was like a 2-word name, like it was a name. You just had somebody's name in it. Like, wasn't no Clubhouse shit. I was thinking, well, I don't know. I thought it was just somebody. I didn't know who it was.
I don't know. The only thing I talked about recently was the interview. I probably was DJ Academics.
Well, that's your partner. Act coming over here too. And he's gonna drop the Kanye West interview, and when he drops the Kanye West interview, then he gonna come over here to the floor.
Did he did a Kanye West interview?
Yep, we did a Kanye West interview Thursday, and Ye showed up in a full KKK swastika outfit.
Oh my God.
The hood and everything.
Where's he gonna air that at?
That's why I told him he might want to go to Dystopia where Latif owns it and put it up there because YouTube ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's going for it.
Yeah, Dystopia let it live for a minute, and that's until Microsoft started getting complaints because I think that's their server, but at least they'll put it up.
He could do it on Twitter.
Is that X? Is Twitter X?
Yeah.
Shit, you think motherfucking Elon been on his ass lately?
No, you know what? I think that Elon secretly likes Kanye West acting up on it because he's about engagement. He likes controversy. I think that he purposely highlights Kanye West because I see, even though he said that he blocked him, I see everything about Kanye West on my feed. Everything.
Well, I know him and Kanye super cool, so
yeah, I think that it's behind the scenes. He like, keep going, keep going, keep going.
I think he's super cool, but yeah, the crazy part, these niggas just want me to be in the indictment.
Nah, that's
They wondering why would I be in the indictment, nigga? Like I'm trying to figure out why would I be in it. What about business? About business something? These niggas just want me to be in the indictment. Like,
I mean, if you look to it, it was just a lot of things that, well, one, you wouldn't be involved in anyway, but just a lot of things that just kind of sound just kind of weirdly off for him to be doing in the first place.
hey, listen, let me tell you something, and I tell people this all the time. We positioned him in the music industry, right? When he went to jail, he was a jacker, a robber. That's what he did, a fighter. So once I pulled back from him, I was the one that would give him his direction on what to do in the business. Now do this, let me make this call. You can open up a door, take him, you can do that. Boom, boom, boom. And then when he would get a hold of a few people, I would try to direct him on like, okay, where's Khalifa? He's big on the marijuana side. Go find some brands that want to do something with him. But his approach at these people would be so crazy. Like somebody may say, okay, yeah, we got a deal. We got a $500,000 deal. If we could get Wiz to come to the table. He'd come tell Wiz, I got 100,000 for you to do this deal. And I need you to do it because I'm your big homie. And you out here in the West with me. No, nigga. Wiz, they offering $500,000 to do this deal. You fuck with it? Yeah, I fuck with it. Yeah, okay, let's make it happen. Double back, tell them Wiz willing to do the deal, but y'all got to take care of me on your side. Even if you don't want to give me nothing up front, cut me into your percentage on your end in the long run. Wiz, I got them cutting me into a percentage over there in the long run. I'm kind of short on funds right now, so whatever you can do for me, nephew, all love. And more than likely, Wiz gonna be like, you know what? Here go 10, 20%. Boom, you told me everything. You didn't come at me like you making me do some or telling me. So he didn't know how to, once I got away from him, he went back to his old way of doing it. And then when the word got around, people started. So now he like, well, what I'm gonna do? And he went back to what he knew how to do. That's all it is. When you read the paperwork, you're going to see it. If I left Miss Doja $100,000 right now, say I'm going to be back in 6 months, and I gave Rue $100,000 and told her the same thing, it's a good chance Miss Doja gonna smoke up all the $100,000 buying weed, and Rue gonna go try to find a way to invest the money in weed. You just got this certain people gonna do certain. Miss Doja gonna say, well, Wack, You left it to me and told me I can shit. So shit, I shot it. Think you was tripping. Rue gonna be like, I went over there to my boss and asked him, could I invest in the fruit of his grows? And he let me invest. So I turned the 100 into 180. I'm gonna be like, love, give me 120, keep the 60 in your pocket. Because Miss Doja understands the art of getting high. Rue understands the art of the business and the growth and distribution of that because she works in legally in that, right? So with this nigga here, I get, Ion, I've invested in you. I don't give a and we wake up, Ion just got signed to $1 billion contract, NBC, boom, 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 bam, boom. This nigga bigger than Wendy Williams was. My investments in this man right here. If I call him, he gonna see my name. He gonna answer, oh, it's Wack. Wack, what up? Ion. I got an event I'm doing, Incredible Diapers. I would love for you to come be on the board. He's not gonna tell me no. I've invested in him already. I haven't, yo, Ion, you wanna come do this? Cash at me 100, 200. Half the time I come get him, he don't be knowing I'm coming to get him. I pop in the room. Ion, boom, boom, boom. You want to host? All right, cool, boom. That's it. Right? Because I'm paying attention. I caught so much flack. Wack, you let a queer dude for the community. You know why? They hated Kanye West the most. He ran more rooms on Kanye in the hallway than any Clubhouse, which means what? He knows more. I'm not going to question all day. He knows more about him. He's the Now, you're going to say, well, Wack, he for the community. I don't give a my friend. I don't give for the community. What that got to do with him being the best one to question it because he got all the controversial questions and he ain't gonna tiptoe around it. Even when Clubhouse boomed the room, nigga, I didn't stop Ion. What I do? 2 minutes.
Gave me a call. I was like shocked.
Nigga, call Ion. I got the nigga on the 3-way. We gonna record it. Then go back to Clubhouse with it. Right?
It was
That's
real.
it.
It was fast too. You called me like 2 seconds.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to know who to invest in, who not to invest in. That's it. That's just real shit. And you know, you learn. You gonna come across them people you wish you never, ever, ever. But there's nothing wrong with that. Those people taught you what to look for and who not to deal with again. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all it is. But I'm just sitting here tripping. I'm like, everybody know I don't this dude. Everybody know Loose Cannon been within the last 12 months. Y'all know. The team know. If Loose Cannon came in here and told y'all, what? I've been running around with Wack 2-3 years. What y'all would have told that nigga? You a motherfucking you ought to be like, you a blind nigga. We to do who you was.
But I think what has happened is he did a good job of positioning himself as like somebody who, like, you know, like, what do you call those people, like a reformed person doing
Yeah,
things
yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
community.
yeah. Yeah.
So and then you know you don't mind, you know, looking like the bad guy. You don't give a damn. You just like,
No.
whatever your opinion is, your opinion.
That's it.
But he actually tried to repair the image. So
Yeah, you're right.
you know, I think that when he mentioned your name, it was a redirection from people to actually read the actual paperwork about what the fuck was in there.
Yeah.
And say, oh,
Boy, I don't think he knew Ion. We had it. See, this is the second time he been blindsided. You remember the young lady, SKG? He didn't know that I had her live streaming the whole time he was in front of her. So by the time SKG went to jail, his homie called me and said, Wack, this nigga over there mad. I said, what? He called me like, yeah, man, I probably got to the morning to get out to go and clean this up and pay my own narrative. And he said, what you mean? SKG? He said, how you know? He said, Wack was live streaming the whole time, bro. Everybody heard you say call the police. Everybody heard the hotel say they not pressing charges, you pressing charges. They go to the internet everywhere, right? So he didn't realize we already had what we had. What I sent you, we had that morning when they raided. We had it. The team, I don't know where they got it from. That's their job. Shit, they suppose they might have been Prince, Lavish, one of them niggas had it. They already had the complaint. So I don't think he realized. So what I did, I went and got the page where he said, I'm the biggest Crip come out the Rolling 60s. I'm even bigger than Nipsey Hussle. I had Dreas highlight that, went to my story, put that up with the eyeballs, with the link to all the paperwork. Boom! It spread. You know we diabolical with this shit, bro. You know, when you piss us off, we can either work for you or we can work against you. That's it. Now, we want to know about this one-on-one we hearing that you had with Benzino, Ayan. We hear that y'all down in New Orleans went and had a bite to eat. What's going on with that?
That is hilarious.
Hey yo, I can honestly say Benzino started the fire with me and Ayan, but that fire that burnt his ass 20 times, bro.
Still to this day, people are sending me. You know what's so funny? I was out with my friend, and we was like in the French Quarter, and I guess Master P was there, and somebody was like, "Yo, is that Benzino?" And I was like, "Go on over here." I like ducked for a second to see like who it was, and I'm like, "Oh no, that's Master P, that's not Benzino." But people are still sending me shit that he's doing right now, still to this day, and I'm like, "You just a crazy. You should have just told the truth." And I let it sit too. I was like, "Oh, you good? Yeah, okay, all right. You don't know what's going on. I was like, okay, you want to play? Give it a few days."
I told him, I said, hey, bro, don't lie to me. I'm not lying. Me and I went to war. It was on. When I found out that nigga lied to me, I had to go and apologize, and I clicked it on. I've been on his ass ever since.
No, but it's crazy because he tried to spin this narrative, and he did it like with many people. He actually had like this private house thing. That's what kind of it went crazy. Where I told him, I don't think you know like what actually where happened. He had
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.